everybody, this is Corie, and welcome to Crafted by Corie. So I am so excited that you are here. Thank you so much for watching. This is my very first YouTube video, and so I am extra excited. And not only is it my first video, but it's my first challenge. I have accepted the Red, White, and Blue DIY challenge from Heidi Sonboul, and so more details on that and her playlist for the challenge will be down in the description box, as well as a link for Heidi's channel. Heidi is a fantastic crafter and DIYer. I absolutely love watching what she does on her channel, and not only that, she's super supportive of others in the crafting community. So it really warms my heart to be a part of this and to be able to point you towards her if you happen to be watching me. So if you like the video, I really hope that you'll give me a big thumbs up. Please subscribe and hit the little bell to let you know when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for your support, because I would really love to be able to build my channel and get to do this more and more. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so today we are going to need a few items, including everything you see here. So I have a vase from the Dollar Tree, as well as skewers also from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to be needing about 10 of these. I also have a pack of 10 paint sticks. I think I picked those up from Lowe's or Home Depot, and I believe they're about 98 cents. A couple of rubber bands. Those are going to be really important later. You're going to want Gorilla Glue or E6000, as well as some glue gun, and then chalk paint in red and white, and then also some blue ribbon. And what I have is like a denim here. It's kind of fun. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is taking my skewers and measuring them up alongside the stir sticks. You can see that when I started cutting them, the little tips went flying everywhere. So I'm going to cut them into my vase so that they don't end up all over the floor, because we actually will need the other piece that's being cut off right there. We're going to be needing 2 pieces out of each of the skewers. So a long piece that will fit the length of the stir up until that little groove that happens. And then we're also going to need the shorter piece that will match up with the top. So I'm showing you here how we'll trim that down so that it will match up with the length of the top above that groove, and then we'll be leaving the groove space empty. Hopefully that makes sense. I think you'll understand a little bit better as we go. I do have to say that I was having some technology challenges. So twice I have done this project, and twice my video has, for one reason or another, stopped working. So I actually ended up having to bring the 2 projects together into one to be able to show you exactly what it was that I did. But it actually worked out well, because I had decided that I was going to do this vase again for Heidi's challenge. I'm really excited about this. As I mentioned, this is my very first YouTube video, and I'm really excited to be part of Heidi's challenge. And it's the 11th hour in trying to get this done, but I am determined. So again, remember please to share my video and subscribe, and please throw some support my way, because I could use all the well wishes that are out there at the moment, just trying to get this off the ground. So I appreciate your support. So now I'm going to be painting half of these. You'll see I split them in half. I've got 5 of the stir sticks that I'm going to be painting white, as well as 5 of the cut down skewers. And then the other 5 the set of the little skewers, the big skewers, and the paint sticks I'm going to be painting red. Okay, so as I mentioned, I had lost some of my video. So this is where I am showing you exactly what it is that I did in the video that was lost. So essentially you're going to put one of your rubber bands around the bottom of the vase, and then we're going to slip the paint sticks into the rubber band, and the rubber band's really going to serve as an extra set of hands, really. So it's going to be holding all of those paint sticks in. So we're essentially going to line the vase with paint sticks, and I don't have a full 10 here to show you again, but I think you'll get the idea. And now I did go back and paint the other sides of my paint sticks. So I've got both sides are coated, but for the purpose of this little piece of the video, I'm just showing you with some extras. So once you have them all lined up around the vase, you're going to add in your skewers. So obviously these are not cut down. We would have cut them down and they would have been the proper length to do the project as I've previously described. And you'll be seeing in a little bit what it'll look like. So I am adding a second rubber band to help secure the skewers. And you're going to want to do that because if you don't, you're going to find that it's not tight enough all the way up and down, and those little skewers are going to end up wanting to slip behind the paint sticks. So it's just a way to help keep yourself sane. So again, these are obviously not cut down. We would normally have a little break where those little holes are that are created between the paint sticks from where it kind of goes in. So it would pretty much leave like a little oval gap. So right there, we would have a hole and the paint stick would be lined with the skewer above and below. So, but without that little pointy end. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'll be able to show you a little bit better in a minute. So then what I did was, once I had them all around and secured, I pushed the vase down towards the top. And this is so that we can glue it. I just thought this was going to be the easiest way for me to get it done. And it worked out really well. So I recommend taking your E6000 or your Gorilla Glue and starting with that closest to the bottom of the vase. You're going to just put a bead of glue and then also the hot glue just to give it a quick hold. And that one closer to the bottom. Then just slide it right back down. And then you're going to want to hug it all around the glass vase. Again, remember, this is going to go all the way around. And then I went back in at the top and tried as best as I could to get it another bead of glue in there to just help secure the top of it. And then your little short piece, or the pieces, you're going to go around the top like I'm showing you here. Obviously that would be cut off, but you just tuck it in there and then glue it from behind. I'm showing from the front, but I realized, and I was like, oh yeah, I got to do it from behind, just to secure that in there. And then you can see you would have just that cute little keyhole, for lack of a better term, in between. So here is that other project. This is the original project that I had done. And this is actually is a blue color. It's called Crystal, I believe. And it's a very, very light, crisp, beachy kind of blue chalk paint. But you can see how I have the little holes that are gathered around. And then for this one, I used a white ribbon. This ribbon was 1.5 inches, and it was actually much easier to work with than was the ribbon that I used for the red, white, and blue project, which was a 2.5-inch ribbon. That denim ribbon, for me, it was well worth it in the end because I think it turned out adorable. But it did take a little bit more of effort to weave it through. But you can see here how it's getting woven through. You want to start from the outside and work your way in for that first effort, if you will. Because that way, when you cut your ribbon, when you're done, you'll have a tail that you can use to make your bow. And because of the number of sticks that we're using here, we're actually going to end up with the exact number that we'll need in order to have that ribbon come out right next to the other one so that we can tie our bow around that one last paint stirrer. There it is. Isn't it cute? I think it turned out really well. So now I am just using a bunch of florals from my stash. I had gone through a phase where I was doing tons and tons of wreaths. I was doing floral wreaths, the grapevine wreaths, and then I also was doing others. But anyway, here is the red, white, and blue one. Now that you can see that it's all put together the way that I did the last one. So I'm really sorry that I lost all of that footage, but I at least got to show you how I did it. This one is just obviously the red and white stripes along with the blue denim ribbon. And I'm just showing you that I went back in and reinforced the bottom a little bit more afterwards with some extra glue, the Gorilla Glue, as well as a little bit more hot glue just for some extra stability. So now I'm going to use a bunch of fun things. I think these are so cute. They're from Hobby Lobby. I always get everything at a discount, but I thought that they looked like little sparklers, even though they were from Christmas time. But then I'm also going to use some white and blue flowers, a couple of different kinds of those. I have some other really pretty dark blue flowers that I'm putting in there now. And then there were these really fun, I don't know if they're called gumdrops, but they're just these little pom-pom ball type flower things that I thought were super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and finish putting all my florals and fun things in here. And I'm sorry that it's so close to the camera. I'm still working out my setup and trying to figure out how to get everything in frame, especially when it's something tall. So I appreciate your patience with me, and you'll get to see the full completed project in just a minute. And here it is, actually both of them side by side, but this is the one for the challenge. I think it came out really, really well. I'm really pleased with it. So you can see the denim ribbon. It's a little bit frayed on the edge, so it's a little bit rustic. I did only give the paint sticks one coat of paint each for the white and the red. So it's hard to see in the video, but up close you can tell that it's definitely got that wood undertone to it, which I think is really kind of fun. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you're still here, I really appreciate your support. Please remember, give me a big thumbs up if you liked the video. I really would love it if you would subscribe, and remember to hit the little notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Please also share this video so I can grow my channel. I would be forever grateful to you. And be well, be kind, make it a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye.